Hello and welcome. Today we are doing a pick a card reading to see what guidance you need to hear in order to make the month of July as abundant as possible for you in your career and or finances. If you are new here, then welcome. I'm so glad you found this video and this channel. My name is Taylor Eaton and I am a wealth activator, a money mindset and manifestation expert, a channel, and an oracle deck author. My readings on this channel and my work in general are a bit different from others because these readings aren't predictions. They are activations. I read from your highest potential to help you upgrade your personal money paradigm and transform your financial reality. So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and lead yourself. You are the one creating your reality. If you are not ready to take full responsibility and agency over that power that you possess, this isn't the space for you. Now, assuming that you are ready to step forward in full agency of the power you possess to create your reality, it is time to pick your pile so we can see what the month of July holds for your finances and or career. So, if you haven't already, take a look at the piles here and see which one you are intuitively drawn to. For pile 1, we have orange Selenite. Pile 2, we have green Aventurine. And pile 3, we have red Tiger's Eye. You are absolutely welcome to watch more than one of these readings if multiple are calling to you. That just means they're pieces of guidance meant for you in each reading. So pause the video if you need to here. Take however long you need to tune into which of these piles, these decks, these crystals are calling to you, and then click the timestamp below in the description to jump to whichever reading you are called to, and I'll see you there. Hello, pile number 1. I am so excited to dive into your reading to see what guidance wants to come through to help you make July the most prosperous it possibly can be for you. Before we dive in, I want to mention that starting tomorrow on July 1st, we are launching our new Lucky and Rich Challenge inside of the Wealth Vibe membership. So over 21 days, we will be cultivating the identity of luck within you and helping you tap into the frequency of luck and then harnessing all of that luck that we've generated to call in more cash. I will leave the link below so you can come join in if this is calling to you. I would love to get to do the challenge with you and share all the other amazing perks of the Wealth Vibe with you. And of course, as always, I'll leave below all the different ways to work with me beyond just the Wealth Vibe. So we're going to dive into your cards now. I am going to actually set your deck aside. We're going to come back to that in just a moment. Feeling the pull to start this reading off with this deck. This is my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck that I authored specifically for abundance readings. I love it to kick off these monthly readings with. Let's see. Whoa, yes! Oh, I love to see this card. Cosmic Celebration. Okay, the theme of the month for you inside of June. Your highest potential abundant timeline is one of massive celebration. I see big things manifesting for you this month, things you've been working toward for a long time, things that you have been, I'm getting even wondering if they'll actually come to fruition. They're dropping in this month. For some of you, it's like, bam, I see this big drop of just the full manifestation of what you desire coming in swiftly and just landing with like almost this like earth-shaking thud of just like, it's here. You've upgraded like basically a quantum leap, right? For some of you, it'll be starting to see the trickles of your desired reality coming into focus, starting to see the breadcrumbs manifesting, right? The little things and then the bigger things. But for a lot of you, there's just like, wham, a big quantum leap. I'm getting like mid to late month, something that you're gearing up toward this month. So what I'm getting with this card for you is, first of all, congratulations. So exciting that big things are coming for you this month that you get to look forward to and hold that mindset of and that vision of with that certainty, knowing it's already done as you move through the month. But also I'm getting that throughout, especially the first half of July, you're being asked to get yourself ready. I'm seeing for you a lot of nervous system regulation, a lot of really being honest with yourself and looking at, if I allow myself to believe this money's truly coming or this job is truly coming, whatever it is you're manifesting in the career or finance sector. If I know now that it's happening, it's already done by the end of this month, where does the fear come up within me, right? That's what I'm getting at, is look at where's the fear within you when you think about getting what you desire very quickly. And we often just think, oh, I just want the money, right? Like, or I just want the thing. And once I have it, everything will be better. My life will be better. There'll be no more problems. Everything will be solved. But so often we have stories that are usually subconscious or that we just kind of don't look at around, well, if I do get all that money or I do land that job, what if that means that all of a sudden now I have to work way more, or I'm away from my family more, or what if I worry that like having that money makes me a target for other people, or people in my life are going to start asking me to pay for everything, and I don't want to have to do that, especially for this family member or this person who's always asking me for money. There could be things that if and when what you desire actually manifests, that you have that fear around of like, well, if it does, like, then what if this? And that's what keeps the manifestation at arm's length. So I'm getting that the first half of this month is going to be a lot of you focusing on and getting really honest with yourself of, where do I have any sort of resistance around receiving exactly what I desire? Like that. Like if it were to drop in overnight, the full manifestation of what I desire, if that were to come in overnight, what are the fears that would come up? Like, can I hold all this money? Oh my gosh, what will people think of me? Is my family gonna think less of me because they think people who have money are bad? If I get this job, oh my gosh, can I actually do it? Do I actually believe I'm capable of that big job I'm applying for and manifesting? Like, what if I mess it up? What if I get fired? What if it's so embarrassing, right? Like, what are the fears? Get so honest with yourself. If there's truly no fears there, great, then work on the nervous system to just be able to hold the money coming in. So like a lot of breath work or somatic movement, tapping, right? Like doing those things to help you be ready to like expand your container, your capacity, your energetic and, physical capacity to hold the money without your nervous system kind of freaking out. But for most of us, we have those little fears, right? For some of you, I'm even getting called to share this. For me, a big fear that has come up repeatedly that I've had to work with has been, what if when I make more money, I have more responsibility for others, and what if that means that people give me their power and then I'm responsible for them, especially in my business, for how my clients are. I'm responsible for every little win, every little failure, every little thing. And if I make myself responsible, that feels like way too much to handle and I can't hold that. So if the money doesn't come in, I don't have to have that discomfort of holding that. And what I've had to work on is regulating my nervous system, working on my mindset and beliefs to be like, I can hold responsibility for people, but also I have to have boundaries as to where that responsibility begins and ends, because I can only be so responsible for someone because people still have agency over their own lives, right? And I don't want to take that from them. And I also want to empower them to have that. I don't want to hold their power, but I do need to hold my responsibility for the people I work with and the work that I do. So that was cards are falling out all over the place. We'll take these 3. That was just an example that it can be really sneaky and not always a very obvious thing that's holding you back from this whole manifestation coming in. But I'm getting that in July, you are ready. The manifestation is there. It's ready to drop in. How ready will you allow yourself to be? If you get your nervous system on board, you dig up and root out any of those fears and let them go, then you are going to be so ready to allow it in. She has, open chest, open arms, fully receive what you desire this month and celebrate it and not have it be something that creates self-sabotage or freak out. It's like this full embodiment, full realization, full manifestation, full celebration of what you desire. So this is very exciting, but you're being asked to up level in the first half of the month, looking at the fears, regulating your nervous system so you're ready to hold it all, right? All right, we also have follow the moon, watch for signs. We have blood moon courage, and we also have moon rising truth. Wow, okay, so a lot of this backs up what came through with the initial card here. But to go a little deeper with it for you, follow them and watch for signs. So again, the first half of the month, be looking for signs that your manifestation is coming. Butterflies, maybe a big sign for you. The moon, flowers, especially like daisies, yellow flowers. These could all be signs that your manifestation is on the way, right? If those don't resonate, you can leave those, but I do see that these will be signs for you that your manifestation is coming if they resonate, right? Like that you'll start seeing the butterflies more, not just in person, though that can be it, but also seeing them in strange places, like walking to a shop and seeing like butterfly decor everywhere, or, it's just like there could be butterflies in so many ways. So looking for signs that what you desire is coming, right? Look for the signs, and every time I'm getting, this is a cool exercise. Every time you see one of these signs or whatever other sign the universe uses to communicate to you that your manifestation is coming, you take that as an opportunity to then tune in with yourself and say, okay, It's coming. I know it's coming. The universe is telling me right now. It's speaking to me right now, saying it's coming. It's coming. How do I feel about that? Do I feel excited? Does my body feel a little stressed about that? Do I maybe need to regulate my nervous system? Can I take a couple deep breaths? Can I do just like a little, can I shake off some of this fear? Can I ground myself? Or am I feeling like my nervous system feels more or less okay, but I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that if I got that, I'd maybe freak out a little bit, or it makes me a little nervous. I don't know why. Ooh, maybe I need to go explore that, right? So I see that the signs are they're working double time for you this month. They're indicating to you, this is coming. It's coming. Get ready. And in doing that, it's giving you an opportunity to remember it's coming. It's happening. It's already done. Where's any resistance within me? What needs to be upgraded, right? So just a practical way that you get to go through the month, reaffirming to yourself the vision, the belief that what you desire is in fact coming this month, but also opening up this little portal for exercises throughout the day to regulate your nervous system, to upgrade yourself, be ready for the abundance to come in. This takes courage, all right? Holding the vision of what you desire, holding the vision, knowing that it's already done, takes courage. Being able to look at your current reality and say, this is just evidence of my past manifestations, my past alignment, my past energy, and live more in that state of the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard would say. That takes courage, because most people don't do that. And you can feel a little crazy doing it, right? You can feel a little delulu, right? A little crazy, but this is how you create your reality from the inside out. This is that ability to hold that vision and doing it from such a grounded, regulated place, from such a pure place, from a place of truth of this is what I desire and I know I can hold it and whatever else comes with it, right? So that's really what you're being asked to embrace, especially in the first half of this month. I want to get some more cards out for you on the second half of the month. What else do we see coming for the second half of the month? You know what? I'm going to go back to the Wealthy Woman deck. What's coming for pile one? That's the first half of the month, telling you get ready for the celebration. What you desire is coming. Here's how you get ready. But what happens once the celebration lands? Let's see. Let's get more on that, please, universe. Guys, what do we have? My goodness, the cards are loving you this month. Bountiful blessings. All right, bountiful blessings. This is another amazing card in this deck. This is all about, like, once this celebration lands for you, once this manifestation drops in fully, like, it's gonna feel like you're stepping into a new era. In a way you are. Like, this is a big deal that you get to celebrate this month. But it's gonna feel like you're stepping into a new era. And if you do the prep work like we've talked about, this gets to come through. It gets to be easy. It gets to happen almost overnight, right? And it gets to feel like peace, like calm, like, oh, like a homecoming when you actually get there. You're gonna be able to hold it with so much ease and grace, yeah, and just peace. I see so much peace on the other side of this manifestation. I see like the last 1 to 2 weeks of this month really being such a time of peace. It's like there's the celebration of the thing coming in, and then it's followed by this peace, this immediate integration into it. Okay, we have seek healing with Healing Moon. So I get that. Ooh, this is very interesting. When this, we have Domicile Moon Abundance. Amazing. When this abundance comes in, not only will the preparation of the first half of the month really be the gateway that allows you to manifest it and hold it, but also when you get to the point of actually the physical manifestation showing up for you, that abundance will bring you healing, right? Like, it will bring you healing. It will bring you this sense of like, this is showing me more parts of myself I didn't even realize. Like, we often think the healing is what we need to do to get to the money or whatever it is we desire to manifest. And we believe that on the other side of it, everything's just like butterflies and rainbows, right? But really, healing is an ongoing thing. And as soon as you have your next level of money, there will be new things that pop up because you'll either want more or want something in a different way or want to do something different with it, or have to hold different boundaries around it or things like that. And that will show you more areas where you get to heal. So don't be surprised that when the money comes or whatever you're manifesting comes this month, that of course, you're gonna, if you do this prep work, you're gonna feel so ready to hold it. And you'll be able to hold it, which is the fantastic thing. You'll be stepping into a new era, and it'll feel very peaceful. It'll feel correct for you. It'll feel like coming home. But it'll also kick up even more healing. But it's this different kind of healing of like, not this like, I have to heal this or else I'm going to lose the money, or I have to heal this or else this manifestation can't come through. It's more of this very centered grounding healing, this gentle healing that I'm seeing for you in the last part of the month. That's starting like, it's going to show you even more ways where you get to come back to loving yourself even more. So this money, this manifestation that comes through later this month is not only going to heal you in the process of being the person who can hold it and receive it, but it's also going to, wow, I'm getting teary-eyed feeling the energies come through here for you for the last part of the month. It's going to help you see even more clearly what your purpose here is, what your purpose is with this money, with this abundance, whatever it is that's coming through for you, how you specifically are destined to wield it in such a powerful way. And it's going to show you where you next get to heal. So it's like the healing never ends. But this feels like such a more empowered healing than even the first part of the month. It feels like such a more like you're choosing this healing. You're seeking this healing because the money's going to show you how, it's going to show you how much more you're capable of and how much of yourself you get to still step into being in your full power. Wow. And you're going to say yes to that. Yes, I choose that. I choose that because I desire to be all of me. I choose to see how far I can go in this life, what I am capable of in this life. Wow, this is a huge month for you. Pile 1. Oh my goodness. Let's get, I feel like one more card and then I honestly feel like we might be complete here. What do we have for you? I am the walking embodiment of wealth. Look at this. Just she's walking right into abundance, right? This is another, I'm the walking embodiment of wealth. This is my Cosmic Wealth Codes deck I authored, affirmation deck. This is an affirmation you are welcome to take with you if it resonates and use it throughout this month. Okay, use it throughout this month of I am the walking embodiment of wealth. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. When you think about that tied into what we discussed for the first part of the month, this prep work to get you ready to be a match to receive and hold cleanly this big manifestation that's coming through for you. If you think about if you were the walking embodiment of wealth, if you were like wealth incarnate, like the personification of wealth, of abundance, would that version of you have any fear around holding the money? No, because you are the money, right? So this is something to just remember. It's like abundance is your natural state. It is. When you remember that and you let that shine through, you're not only a match for and attracting more abundance, but you're able to more, I want to say, objectively look at the fears, the dysregulation in your body, your nervous system, your mind, your energy, your soul that says, I can't have this, or it's dangerous to have this thing I desire. And so then we subconsciously keep it at arm's length. It's like saying, no, I am wealth. I am wealth incarnate. I am the walking embodiment of abundance. I am the frequency of prosperity. When you have that mentality and you really embody that and let that click for you, you are able to more objectively, without overly attached emotions, look at all the little areas where you've maybe held wealth apart from you, where you've maybe put up a wall to protect yourself from receiving the abundance you desire. And being able to do that throughout this month and coming back to that truth of like, but the truth is that I am naturally abundant. I am a part of this abundant universe. I am the divine in human form. I am wealth in human form. This frequency of abundance lives in my cells. I have so many cells in my body, so many thoughts in my mind, so many emotions and energies that I create and experience. I am abundant in all ways. Every day, every moment, I am abundant in infinite ways. I am wealth personified. Like when we're in that truth, that knowing, that energy, like all the other fears, sometimes they dissolve in light of that, but often we can just look at them and gently look like this is just my human fear. This is just my ego fear. This is just the story that my ego is spinning to try to keep me safe out of, what it thinks is love for me. But I don't have to attach to them anymore. I can let it go. So use this mantra, that truth, that frequency of being the energy of abundance, being the embodiment of wealth throughout this month to help you quickly calibrate to this big quantum leap and allow it in and be able to hold it with such grace, such calm that triggers a new up level, because I could see the rest of this year being just like this snowball effect in the most positive way for you from this point forward. Like this is such a turning point for you this month in July. Pile 1. Oh my goodness. Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This was so powerful. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below letting me know what you took from this reading. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know what this big manifestation is. What are you currently manifesting that is so big for this coming month that is coming for you? Let me know below. I would love to hear from you in the comments. You are also welcome to subscribe to this channel for future readings, channeled messages, and subliminals for abundance. If you want more resources to help you manifest more wealth or success into your life faster than ever before in your full power, I will leave links below for all the ways to work with me, including my Oracle decks, their accompanying journals, the Wealth Vibe membership, and my mentorship offer. And also don't forget to join in the Wealth Vibe if you want to cultivate luck and call in cash through our Lucky and Rich challenge this month. That link is below. With all of that being said, I'm wishing you massive prosperity and abundance in July, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Hello, deck number 2. I am so excited to dive into your reading to see what guidance wants to come through to help you make July the most prosperous it possibly can be for you. Before we dive in, I want to mention that starting tomorrow, July 1st, we are launching our new Lucky and Rich challenge inside of the Wealth Vibe membership. Over 21 days, we will be cultivating the luck identity and frequency within you and harnessing that luck to call in more cash. I will leave the link below so you can come join in if this challenge is calling to you. I would love to get to do it with you and share all of the other amazing perks and community of the Wealth Vibe with you. Now, let's get into your cards and see what is ahead for you in July. I'm going to actually set your deck aside. We'll come back to it in just a moment here. But I like to start our monthly readings off with this deck. This is my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck that I made just for readings around abundance, so exactly this purpose. Let's see what the theme for July is for you. Ooh, the Light Weaver card. Okay. July for you, I'm getting, is going to be a lot of like giving and then receiving, but giving selflessly, giving gracefully, but also giving powerfully, giving with the full knowing of the power and value of what you give. So let's break this down a little bit. There's a lot of messages coming through from my Arrow Collective around this for you. So this card is all about like what you give, you get back in return. What you give, what comes easily to you that you give graciously, but in the full knowing of its value comes back to you multiplied, right? So this month you can expect that what you give, what you put out in your power will come back to you, like I'm getting like 10, 14, 15, 20 times over. So for example, this is just a very easy example. If you felt pulled this month to donate money to a charity, to a cause, to a person, whatever it is, something that feels aligned to you, and you decide to donate this money, and you know clearly the value of like, okay, if I give $100 here, 500, 1,000, whatever it is that you're giving to this charity, I know that that'll help feed this many animals or help with this relief, and I know the value of that. But also, do you understand the value of every piece of this transaction? Do you understand the value of you saying, I have the ability, I have the power, I have the money, I have the resource to give here. And you saying, I have the ability to do this, I have the ability to choose this, I have the power of choice. There's value in you knowing the power of choice and then choosing to give to this specific cause or person. The person or organization receiving this, what is the value of them receiving this? It means that there's validation, that people out there want to help, that there are other people who see the value in this fund. There are people, if you're giving to an individual, the person receiving it would see the value and the power. They'd see that they are loved, they are cared for, that the universe has their back, that you have their back if you're giving without being anonymous, right? It's like there is so much value in every piece of it. If you're giving something other than money, right? Let's say that you are offering your services, giving your services in your business, or giving your time in exchange for money at a job, When you know the value of what you bring to the table, the value of your gifts, the value of your power, and you are so conscious of those and tapped into those and giving from that place of saying, like, I freely give this, I choose to give this, I feel good about giving this, and I know how valuable what I give is, that is when you're able to give it in a way that it comes back to you, because then you give with that energy of you're welcome. You're welcome. And not in an arrogant way, right? Not in an arrogant, self-absorbed way, but in a, like, you know the value of this, and you're like, I choose to give this to you. Here you go. You're welcome. And they get to say, thank you. This is exactly what I wanted or needed. And when you can do that, when you can give with more of the thank you, with the you're welcome energy, instead of please take it, please, I hope this is good enough, I wish I could do more, but you can give with that full, you're welcome, this is amazing, this is valuable, this is powerful, and I'm happy to share it with you. Here you go. And you offer or you give in some way, then people are going to reflect that back to you. Either it'll come back from that direct source, like if you're offering it to your audience, people start to buy more when you're selling from that energy. Or when you're offering a free thing from that energy, more people sign up from it. If you are giving in terms of donating to a charity, whether it's your time or your money, it might be that the charity, returns something to you or it opens doors for you, but it also could just be that it's like you're giving into the universe, and the universe will give to you 10 times, 20 times over when you give in that energy, but come from somewhere else. So this is a month where you're really being asked to focus on digging deep down into the value of what you possess, whether that's money, energy, resources, time, your gifts, your insights, your knowledge, your skills. Dig deep into whatever it is that you are giving this month. Even giving your love. Like, there's so much that's like one of the most valuable things in this world is your love. Giving love to others, even giving love to yourself. Can you give love to yourself in your full power, in the full knowing of the power of you giving love to yourself, of what that does for you and for the world and for everyone around you? When you can zoom out to see, whether you need to zoom out or zoom in, right, to see every piece of the transaction and all the value and power that carries, or zoom out to see the big picture of you giving whatever you're giving to whomever you're giving it to in whatever capacity, and see the big ripple effects of that in the world. If you can focus on giving from that perspective of being so rooted in the value and power of what you give, and giving with that your welcome energy, like the universe is like, I'm going to just give it back to you 10 times, 50 times, 100 times over this month. Like, so what you give comes back, but it's like it comes back in the energy you gave it in as well, and to the measure you were able to freely give it in your power. So give this month, but give in the full knowing of the power of what you give and the value of what you give in the you're welcome frequency. And when you do that, oh my goodness, so much more money gets to start coming in. And I'm seeing it might not just be money too. It could be opportunities, jobs, clients, visibility, right? Like in your business or in your career, features in media. So I'm just seeing so much goodness for you coming this month. Yeah, 16, radiate gratitude. Sunflowers, bees, butterflies may be signs for you this month that you are on the right track, right? So first of all, when you are in this, like, let me really consciously, like, before you give anything, physical or non-physical, tangible or intangible, energy or monetary, before you give anything, can you just sit with, what is the value of this? What is the value to me? What is the value to whoever's receiving it? What is the value to the world at large? And owning that and stretching yourself to connect those dots and fully owning it and feeling it and seeing the power of you giving this and being in your power when you give it. When you do that, you're going to start to see, I'm seeing more of these signs, sunflowers, bees, butterflies, whether those are in person or you see them more just like pictures online or popping up on your phone while you're scrolling or whatever, right? 16 could also be a sign for you. Those numbers 1, 6, or 16. Getting you gotten together with some numerology, 7, right, could also be a big sign for you this month. So take any of those signs that resonate with you, look for those. Those are signs that you're on the right track, that you're giving in that full power and value and your welcome frequency. Radiate gratitude, right? Like, this is what it is. If you want to look at it through this lens of gratitude, this also sometimes helps us get our minds around this, is that when you are giving in your full power and knowing the value of what you give, you are in gratitude for what you give. Oftentimes we think we just have to be grateful for what we receive. But if you want to receive things that you are grateful for, you need to give things that you are grateful that you can give. So can you access gratitude for what you give? It's along the same lines. It's very easy to touch once you've touched what we just talked about of like, let me tap into and tune into and connect with the power and value of what I give. And as you give it, be like, I'm so grateful I can give this. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, universe, that I have this, that I can give this, right? Being in that energy is going to take you so incredibly far this month and really boost what is coming back to you karmically, manifestation-wise, law of attraction-wise. All right, let's see what else we have coming up for you here. Wow, okay. We will take these two. We have Easy Does It with 10, and we have 35 Court, the Too Good and True. Okay, so you do not have to give things that are hard for you to give, okay? Like your gifts, what comes easily to you, that's really the essence of this card as well, is whatever comes easily for you to give is what you are meant to give this month. And when you give it, knowing the value of it, knowing the power of it, feeling grateful that you have this to give, that's when like the too good and too true comes in. Like this is too good to be true kind of manifestations come in. So I could see those manifestations coming in toward the end of this month for you in July. I could see them coming in. It could even be, for some of you, I see almost, it's like I'm getting this kind of a pattern, this wave showing up, an image that I'm being given by my collective of like, you give and you receive. Not, I don't want to say let's put it in a zigzag. I feel like I meant to turn it because it's not a down when you receive, but it's more like you give, you receive, you give, you receive, you give, it's just like, it could be a back and forth kind of tit for tat thing. But I get that for a lot of you, it also could be carrying into next month, into August or later in this year. It's like the effects of this will continue to grow, will snowball, will compound because you are continuing to give. I want to be clear, this isn't just a one-time thing that you give with gratitude and power and value. You do this frequently. This is a new way of being that you're being asked to step into, to be so mindful and conscious of how you give, the energy you're giving with the value that you are knowing you're giving and being aware of that regularly. This is a new way of being. This is an up-leveled version of you that you're being asked to step into this month. So again, it doesn't have to be something hard. It doesn't have to be something that's hard to give. Like you don't have to give money to a charity if you are strapped financially or that it doesn't feel good, like it's going to leave you feeling like you're in lack. That's not the thing you're meant to give them this month. You're meant to give the things that feel easy to give, maybe even so easy that you would overlook the value and power of them and not be so grateful that you can give them. Right? This is often what happens with our greatest gifts, our greatest money-making abilities. They're usually the things that come so easily to us, like your ability to give someone your attention, the ability for you to give someone your opinion, your insights, your wisdom, your ability to give someone your compassion, your kindness, your ability to give someone the attentiveness of you being a good listener and listening to them and having a shoulder to cry on. It's like your ability to give things that come so easily to you are some of your greatest money-making gifts. And when you start to be willing to see that and not just go, oh, well, can't everyone do that? No, they can't. But you go, wow, this really is valuable. This is such a valuable gift of mine. And you give it because it feels good to, because it's easy to give it. You give it in a way that feels good to give it. And you have so much gratitude for your ability to give this thing that's so powerful and valuable. It's like, that's when life gets to be too good to be true. Like, it's so good that it's almost hard to believe that this is your life. I see you stepping into like just an absolute dream, like money flying at you, opportunities. I see for you, there's the money aspect. Absolutely. Money gets to be reciprocated to you, but I see more so what you're going to be manifesting throughout this month and the coming months from this energy is going to be a lot of opportunities that then money is a byproduct of. So a lot of opportunities, again, I said for visibility, I see a lot of you on camera, a lot of you on television, on stages, platforms, like being featured, highlighted in media, having more authority behind your name, getting more accolades, credentials. Not that you need those things to be successful or make money, but they are going to be offered to you very freely because of what you are offering freely, because of the value and power and gratitude you offer freely. This is so cool. You have big things coming this month. Oh my gosh. All right, let's pull. I'll pull another card. I feel like there might be another message coming through for you. Cards are just flying out for you because it's like there's no more messing around. Yeah. So you are really through this. Yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of opportunities to be seen more as a leader. as a leader that you kind of know you are. And like I said, the money gets to be the byproduct with our Garden of Wealth card here. So this is just some nice confirmation. But this is really a lot of what the energy is leading up to this month. Is it's like, you don't even need to focus on how do I be perceived more as a leader? How do I make more money? Your focus this month is what feels good to give and how. And can I be so connected to the value and the power of what I'm giving and know the value and power of it and give it with that your welcome frequency, right? Give it not with the thank you, but with your welcome frequency. And then with also the gratitude that you have this valuable, powerful thing to give, right? Because you know the impact it'll have in the world and on others. So as you focus on that this month, your natural leadership rises to the surface. You are naturally given opportunities where compensation and pay is available for your authority and your leadership. This is how you get to where you want to go. I get that you've been looking maybe backwards at how do I be seen more of a leader, like in my business, in my career, in my family, with my finances. How do I make more money? That's the backwards way of looking at it, is what I'm getting this month for you. The focus, like that is the byproduct of you giving very freely in that your welcome frequency, very powerfully. That's really cool. All right, let's grab, I think maybe just one more card for you. Nope, as I said that, Universe was like, nope, pick up the deck again. All right, we're gonna go back to your deck. I feel like there's something else that wants to come through. What else? What else do we have? My collective says there's something here for you. Ooh, I feel like maybe something very specific that they're trying to get across to you. What's this card really? Flaunt it! Oh, I love that. Peacocks are one of my favorite animals. Flaunt it. Do not doubt whether people want what you are giving this month. You have to assume that people want what you have to give, and you need to show up with that energy. Will everyone want what you have to give? No. Will everyone be ready to receive what you have to give? No. But will there be people, organizations who do want it desperately, who are like, this is the medicine I've been looking for? Yes. Will there be people who are happy to open doors for you because of it? Yes. Will there be people who are so incredibly grateful for your giving that they want to give to you? Yes. Like, there will be so many people who love it. This confidence is part of what you need also to elevate yourself to being that leader that you desire to be, to being that visionary, that role model, that example, that trailblazer, whatever it is that calls to you. But it's like that authority will come with you knowing the value of what you're giving and flaunting it, acting as though everyone in the world wants this, even though you know not everyone will want it. But you are not concerned with the people who don't. You are here to make it very obvious what you give and do it with such confidence that the people who do want it, who are looking for it, who are looking for you, can see you, can find you, and can say yes, and they can receive what you have to offer and give in return, or the universe can send someone else to give to you as part of that karmic payout. This is so cool. So flaunt it. I'm getting like you have such talent, you have such gifts, you have such skills, you have such value and more depth to you than most people do, period. Than most people realize. Most people have, I want to say it this way, that most people have bothered to cultivate within themselves. You've cultivated this. You've allowed this to develop within you, this expertise that you have, or this wisdom, or this depth, or this power, this whatever value you carry, you have cultivated it within you. Even if it's something that comes easily to you, you've spent time like getting to know these gifts, getting to know these skills, getting to know what you have, seeing the value in it. And the more you anchor into that as you're giving it and not doubting whether people want it, it's like, that's where the gold is for you this month. People want what you have to offer. That's what my Arrow Collective is saying. They want you to know, like, people want what you have to offer, and you need to believe that and speak and give and show up from that place. And then that's going to be mirrored back to you, and you're also going to make like the impact that you were here to make. Wealth is woven into my DNA like stars woven into the tapestry of the sky. Yeah, again, like the more that you just fully own who you are, basically, is what this whole thing is getting at, and the value of what you have, what you bring to the table, and what you give this month, the more that just naturally abundance and success and leadership and authority are like the byproduct for you. Like, you were born for this. You were born to be a leader. You were born to be wildly wealthy, to show people what's possible. You were born to make money doing what you love, being authentically you, leading others. You were born for this, pile 2. You're born for it. Stop questioning it. Don't doubt it. You were born for it. The end. It just hasn't come forward because you haven't been willing to claim it in terms of really connecting these dots in the way that was laid out for you at the beginning of the reading. So as you do that this month, this is where it all changes. This is where it all kicks up a notch. This is where it all starts to click into place. So I'm very, very excited for you, pile 2. That's your reading for July. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below letting me know what you took from this reading. Let me know how it resonated, or let me know what you're going to be giving this month. What do you have to give that is so powerful? What do you have to give, and what's the value of it? Share 1 or 2 of those things below. Build up that energy below. Claim it. Flaunt it. You don't know. There might even be someone in the comments who wants exactly what you want to give this month, right? You are also welcome, if you're not already, to subscribe to my channel for future card readings, channel messages, and subliminals for abundance. If you want more resources to help you manifest more wealth or success into your life faster than ever before and in your power more than ever before, I will leave links below for all the ways to work with me, including my Oracle decks, my accompanying journals for them, my Wealth Vibe membership, and my mentorship offers. Don't forget also to join in the Wealth Vibe if you want to cultivate luck and call in cash through our Lucky and Rich Challenge this month. Again, that link will be below for you. With all of that being said, I am wishing you massive prosperity and abundance in July. I'm so excited for this. This is a huge up level for you, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. I am so excited to dive into your reading to see what guidance wants to come through to help you make July the most prosperous it possibly can be for you. Before we dive in, I want to mention that starting tomorrow, July 1st, we are launching our new Lucky and Rich Challenge inside of the Wealth Vibe membership. So over 21 days, we will be cultivating the luck identity and frequency within you and harnessing that luck to call in more cash. I will leave the link below so you can come join in the Wealth Vibe if this is calling to you, because I would love to get to do this challenge with you and share all the other amazing perks of the Wealth Vibe. Now, let's get into your cards. We are going to actually set aside your deck for just a moment. We will come right back to it. I always like to start these monthly readings with my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck. I made it specifically for abundance readings. So let's see what the theme of July is going to be for you. Wow, the adventurer. See, like a big, clearly, adventure for you this month with your finances or career. I see you going in a new direction this month. So it could have been that you've recently, or even for a while now, I'm kidding, for some of you, had the idea that you want to pivot in your business, in your career. You want to start something new, like a new side hustle, a new gig. You want to start studying something new. For some of you, I see you've been thinking of this for a while, and this is the month that the universe is like, finally, just like, please pull the trigger on it. Go, please. For some of you, this is a newer idea. I see for most of you, you already know what this is. For some of you, you're like, I don't know what this is. It drops in early this month then. But you have a kind of new path that you're setting out on this month. This is the month you finally decide to take that action on it, or the insight drops in and you just run with it. But whatever it is, you're meant to go on an adventure this month. You're meant to explore new ways for money to come to you, new avenues for money to come to you. You are meant to explore new ways of approaching money. You're meant to explore new ways of identifying with money, of relating to money. You're meant to go on a new adventure. If I'm getting this really interesting message from my collective, they're telling me right now that if you, pile 3, do not embrace or say yes to the adventure that is aligned for you this month, the adventure will find you. It's like you cannot avoid it. I'm getting like Neo in the Matrix, where it's like it shows up at his door, right? Like at some point you do have to say yes to the adventure, but it's going to keep coming up until you say yes to it. I'm getting that you are not meant to reach your next level or your ultimate level of success or wealth by just doing what you're doing now. It could be a part of what you do, or it could be the foundation or most of what you do to get to that big level of success. But there's meant to be like a new layer on it, or a side thing that supports it. It's like you're not just, there's more. Basically, I'm getting this message of like you're meant for so much more than what you're doing or the way you're doing it. And this is the month where you finally are kind of like opening yourself up to that more and actually going out and venturing out and seeing like, okay, what else is available for me? What else am I capable of? What else could I add on to this? Or could I do in addition to this? Or could I pivot into? That might open up more abundance for me. This is not supposed to come from a lack-based place is what I'm getting. It's not supposed to come from a place of, I don't have enough money, I need to try something else out, I'm desperate. It comes from a, I am going to see what I'm made of kind of energy. That's what this month is for you. Is like, what am I made of? What's possible for me? It's very empowered, very confident energy. So I'm getting that the adventure that you will embark on this month that is aligned for you, that will lead to more abundance ultimately, it might be out of your comfort zone. It might stretch you, but it shouldn't ever make you feel like you're choosing it from lack or desperation. You'll know it's the right path for you because it empowers you. It makes you feel emboldened. It makes you feel unstoppable. It makes you feel full of potential. It makes you feel open to abundance, right? So it should be inspiring, not a last-ditch resort. That's what I'm getting. That's how you know it's the right adventure to embark on. That's going to lead to more abundance this month and beyond. So that's our initial theme for you. That is the initial thing ahead. Let's see what else is coming up. I saw 333 on my phone. Nice little confirmation here. Okay, let's see what we have coming up for pile 3. Energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. I mean, what more confirmation do you want of this? Oh my goodness. Again, this is a journey, an adventure, the one that's going to lead to more money for you to say yes to this month, to actually go for it. It's one that's going to make you feel more confident. It's going to be one that you choose very decisively and you get to say, this is what I want. I'm going for it. It makes you feel powerful. It's not something that you're choosing from lack or fear. Right. So that's the first piece, but also going on this adventure, going down this new path you're going to be going down, it's going to create so much more confidence and power and vitality and decisiveness within you. It's going to help your energy continue to rise. It's like, it's not just that saying yes to it feels exciting and that you feel ready for it. It's that walking this path is going to awaken so much more power and success within you. And truly, the thing is, when we have more power, more confidence, more decisiveness, this is often what is parts of what is required for us. It's part of the ingredients that are required for us to be able to be the person who makes way more money, has way more success, more influence, more power, right? So you're meant to walk this journey, right? That's what we said. I want to say here with this card, rainbows this month could be a sign for you. Spirals, shells with spirals especially, could be a sign for you this month that you're on the right path, right? That this is the right adventure to say yes to, or that you're walking it with the correct energy, that you're on the way to abundance. Also, some like clover flowers, daisy flowers, white flowers could be a sign, as well as like even Stonehenge, very specific sign as well. But these are all signs that you are on the right track, or that this is the right adventure for you to go down. They are all signs that you are walking that path with the correct energy, that your energy is rising. So that is very cool. We have Be the Mountain, slow and steady, foundations, patience. Ooh, this is very important to see here. As you go down this adventure, this new path this month, it's not supposed to be just like a month-long adventure. This is a lifelong adventure, or something that will cultivate skills within you that will lead to something. Like, there'll be skills you carry throughout your life with you that are important, that are vital to you, creating the abundance you desire. I just saw 555 on my phone. We have a lot of change ahead. There's a lot of change ahead. A lot of change. This adventure is going to change so much within you, so much within your financial reality, so much within all aspects of your life. It's going to change so much. It's going to change you completely in the best possible way. It's going to help you become the version of you desire to become, the version of you who's capable of anything and everything in this lifetime, who is capable of creating and holding any amount of abundance you desire in this lifetime. So this is really like a lifelong journey you are on here. Whether it is like, because it could be, I could see some of you are like, I'm going to get into investing and that's going to be how I make more money. Just as an example, right? And you get into it and maybe there's some immediate payoffs, but it's like, either you're meant to continue investing long term and that's how you'll build fortune or help open doors that lead to money. Or it could be that the skills you learn from investing, even if after a month or a few months or a year, you drop out of investing and do something else, those skills will be with you and will be things you're meant to draw on for your lifetime. So it's up to you to decide how long of the actual physical part of the journey you're meant to do, but there's some element of it that you're meant to always carry with you. So don't rush, right? Slow and steady. Like, say yes, start the ball rolling this month on this new adventure, but be patient. Do not rush the results. Do not rush the journey. The journey is what leads to the riches, yes, but it's not so much that it's like at the end of the road, there's the riches. Sometimes that's the case. It's more that along the way, the things you learn are what create the riches, or what the little side paths that open up that actually lead you to the abundance you desire. So be intentional. Do not burn yourself out is also what I'm getting. Do not burn yourself out this month. It would be really easy to just dive in and just go, and then just like completely overwhelm yourself. So be decisive, but also be be confident that it's like, this path is meant for me to walk. If this feels aligned to me, this feels like an adventure that empowers me, I'm meant to walk this path. I'm meant to explore this income stream, this opportunity. I'm meant to invest in this thing. I'm meant to take this next big step. I'm meant to raise my rates. I'm meant to apply for that job or ask for that raise or that promotion. I am meant to go down these paths. I am meant to do this. If I know that and I'm confident in that and I choose that, then there is no rush, because I know I'm meant to be on this path and I can't mess it up. And as long as I just continue to put one foot in front of the other, then I can continue to gain all of the knowledge and reap all of the rewards and abundance that are along this trail for me. So it's not that I need to rush to get there. It's that I need to allow myself to become whoever I'm going to become walking this path and receive whatever I'm going to receive walking this path. This is also when we talk about choosing your adventure, choosing this new quest you're going on, this new way of making money or new level of success. And we talk about choosing it from an energy of empowerment instead of an energy of lack. That's crucial, because it's when we're in lack that we rush, because we can't wait to get to where we're going, because we need it, or we feel like we'll be miserable without it, and we have to get there, and what if it doesn't happen? And that's more lack energy. And so then we go faster because we got to make it happen and see if it's going to happen, so we don't waste so much time, because now we're in lack of time, right? But when you pick your path and you say, I'm going on this adventure to see what's possible for me, to see who I can become along the way and what I can create along the way. When we have that energy, it's like, then there's no problem with going slow and steady, because the goal is not the getting to the peak of the mountain. It's everything you're going to learn along the way, and the view when you get there, and everything you learn and experience going back down the mountain. It's like, it's the entire journey. The journey is the goal. So make sure you're choosing from that energy this month. And can you see already what is in store for you? The strength, the power, the steadiness of the abundance that you can create from that energy on a new path, rather than the energy of, I got to see if this will work. Is this worth my time? Let me hustle from that lack energy. All right. This is really important. I feel that this is a big transformation for you. I get that for most of you on this pile, you are someone who typically rushes through things, or at least you want to rush to the good part, right? You're like, I want to rush to when the money comes in. It's like, and I get it. I've been there, where when you really want something, especially you want a new level of wealth, a new level of success, of income, of visibility, whether it's subscribers on YouTube, or whether it's been like money, milestones in my business, or income coming in each month. Whenever I've decided to claim and attune to and calibrate to and manifest a new level of those things, there's often that like desire to be there right now, to just skip to that part. Like, can I just have it happen overnight? And yes, you can have things happen overnight, but then if you always just have things manifest overnight, you rob yourself of the richness of who you become along the way to it. And that is so much more valuable and so much more powerful, because when you take your time with the journey and you allow yourself to do it from a very grounded place, from a confident place, and from a place of, the goal is who I'm becoming and what abundance I can cultivate within myself and power I can cultivate within myself. And that's the goal. And the money is just like the kind of like side effect of all of that. It's the secondary goal. It's like, when that becomes the goal, you can't lose, you can't fail. You have the momentum and the stamina to keep going. You turn anything into fuel. You are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. You are unshakable. And from that place, you can create anything. But when it's just like, I just want this overnight success, let's say you get it, it's like, you didn't learn anything. You didn't have to become anything to get it. And so then the next time you want something even bigger, it's going to feel a little harder. You're going to be like, how did I do it that first time? What if that was just a fluke? It's like, this is how you create sustainable, unstoppable, magnificent, miraculous success and abundance in your life, is when you go down these paths and these journeys with this energy, with this steadiness, and with the goal is my transformation, my evolution, my upgrades that I'll find along the way. That is the goal. Because I know when I upgrade, my financial reality has to automatically upgrade around me, so I don't even need to worry about that. I worry about upgrading me. That is the goal. And that changes everything. That puts all the power back in your hands. It takes you out of scarcity. It makes it so you can't fail. You're always winning. You're always using everything as an opportunity to upgrade yourself. So this is very exciting. I just saw 222 again on my phone. That's so cool. We have so many angel numbers. I think this is the only pile in this video that I've been seeing angel numbers for. So much confirmation. It's almost like the universe is wanting to tell you. There might be times you question whether you're on the right path, but all you have to do is just check in with your energy and say, can I find empowerment here? Can I find my own growth here? Can I find the goal of my own personal evolution here? If the answer is yes, then it's like you're on the right path. You're winning. Keep going. The money's going to continue to come from there, whether directly or because of the skills you cultivate in that doing. Yeah, we have the monarch. I want to also note the big cats here, right? You have jaguar, cheetah, not sure which. And then we have lioness here. A lot of big cat energy. This is the energy you're being asked to step into this month and beyond. So I want to be clear, this adventure starts this month, but it's going to go so far beyond this month. It is turning you into the monarch of your life, the monarch of money, the monarch of success, right? We also have abundant expansion on the bottom of the deck. This is all about discomfort being the sign that you are expanding. So just another note of that. But where your goal is to get is to becoming like that monarch that knows that like when you look at her, she has this confidence about her. She knows her worth. She knows her power. She knows she is in charge of her life, of her reality, of herself. She is in command of herself. That's really what I'm getting for you today with this card. So this is a lot of self-mastery energy. That's like you're being asked. It's like the start of a journey of that for this month. If I had to pick a word for you for the rest of the year, it'd be self-mastery, right? Like this is what you're really being asked to step into. It starts this month and it's going to go on for quite some time. And you're going to be amazed at the depths of self-mastery you find within yourself. I could see a year from now, fast forwarding to like a year from now, you looking back at like July of this year and being like, wow, I am a completely different person than I was a year ago. I have mastered myself so much more. I've mastered my energy, my thoughts, my power, my mind, my actions, my decisiveness, my confidence, my alignment to abundance versus lack. Like I am so much more confident. I am so much more patient. I am so much more abundant, right? Like you just have such more of a handle and a control on everything. So this is really, really powerful. There will be discomfort along the way. That's part of the journey. But when you remember through the discomfort that the goal is always to learn to become more of this monarch version of you, then you can move through it and use everything as fuel. But this is really who you need to become, is what I'm getting. This monarch, this leader, this confident, powerful version of yourself. This is who you need to become. That fierce version of yourself, even I'm getting with that big cat energy. This is who you need to become in order to be the version of you that can hold all of that success and all of that abundance that you dream of, that you desire, that you are destined for. We have the records. Remember why you came. Be bold. Legacy. I mean, come on. That's exactly what I just said. This is what you're destined for. You're destined, you, pile 3, you're destined for greatness. You are destined for wild abundance. You are destined to hold so much power and influence. You are destined for that. But you have to, this adventure you're going on it's a path back to yourself. It's a path back to your remembering of like, this is why I came here, whether it's your soul's mission or more just like your innate power, but it's like that ability to be connected to your power and be bold with it and translate it out into the world. That's where the money comes from. That's where the success comes from. We have Stone Goddess, unwavering love and support, maternal line. I see that walking this path is going to heal so much in your maternal line. It's going to heal so much for future generations if you choose to have children in this lifetime. But it will especially heal things far back. I'm getting so many 10 generations back on your mother line, on your maternal line. The path you might choose to walk, it might go against what maybe your mom thought was possible or taught you was the correct thing to do in your career or finances. It might go against things that your maternal ancestors thought was possible or that you should be doing. But my collective is coming in saying that they are so proud of you. Those who have passed, who are non-physical, you have their full support. You have their unwavering love and support as you walk this path, and you can call on them for guidance as you walk this path that you'll be starting this month. So that is incredibly beautiful, and it's going to also heal so much. It's going to heal so much for you and for your maternal line. So this is so much bigger than you. This is going to heal that past. If your mother or your grandmother, great-grandmother are still with you in physical form, you will see this journey heal them, even if it's not obvious at first. And that'll be a beautiful gift, but if not, you get to know that it's healing them in non-physical, which is also quite beautiful. We have our last card here, which is from my Cosmic Wealth Codes deck. And this is an affirmation. It is safe to dream of, expect, and receive astronomical amounts of money. This is an affirmation you can use throughout the month if it resonates with you. But I will say that this is, even here we have this portal and like these stairs going up to the moon and to space. It's like, this is a journey of your lifetime. This is a journey that you're embarking on, this adventure this month. This is the start of a new chapter, the start of you fully stepping into the powerful version you came here to be and create all the abundance and success you were destined to create. And it's like, I get that you've been preparing for this for a while. Everything you've done up in your life to this point, everything you've experienced has led you here, but this is like where you claim it. This is where you choose it. This is where it really begins. Like if we were to tell a story, if your book were a story, I'm getting like a fiction story, this is the point it would start. It would start like today, or it would start shortly after this. It would start early July, where you say, I'm going to go on this adventure. I'm going to apply for that job. I'm going to start that business. I'm going to pivot, do this thing. I'm going to change this thing. I'm going to go for this new thing. That would be where the story starts. And the rest of it's backstory, and it's still important to who you are and who you've become, but the best is yet to come is what I'm seeing. Like the money, the best is yet to come. The success, the best is yet to come for you. But also just who you are, the best is yet to come. The best version of you is yet to come. You're yet to become that version of you. You are capable of so much more. So on this journey, it's important for you to keep your eye on the prize, to keep yourself zoomed out and say like, okay, the immediate goal, the goal is always my own growth, my own upgrades, my own calibration to my true self, to why I came here, to my legacy that I leave, and to everything that I know I'm here to do and create in this lifetime and receive and experience. But also, I'm not just going for like, let me just get this little bit of money over here. Let me just get this small thing. I'm meant to go the distance. I am meant to achieve so much, whether it's by following this path or by following it until it's time to take another path and then another one, right? But it's like you are meant to keep going. Keep your eye on the prize. Go slow and steady. Zoom out. Do not give up. There is no such thing as failure. It's the last thing I'm going to tell you. There is no such thing as failure. Everything is fuel that you use to become this monarch version of you, this ruler of your life, this complete confident queen in your life. Everything is fuel to help you do that. Nothing is a failure. There is no way you can fail when everything is focused on who am I becoming. That's the goal. And as a result of that, you will harness such power that the money is inevitable, the success is inevitable, but this is the start of this for you this month. So it's not just contained to July. This is going to go far beyond this. But this is the month everything changes if you so choose it and you're willing to be bold enough to claim it. Wow. This is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful, pile 3. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really did. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you took from this reading, how it resonated. Let me know if you already know what this new adventure is that you're saying yes to below. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. You are also welcome to subscribe to this channel for future card readings, channel messages, and subliminals for abundance. And if you want more resources to help you manifest more wealth or success into your life faster than ever before and with more power than ever before, I will leave links below for all the ways to work with me, including my Oracle decks, their accompanying journals, the Wealth Vibe membership, and my mentorship offers. And don't forget, if you feel called to join in the Wealth Vibe, if you want to cultivate luck and call in cash through our Lucky and Rich Challenge this July, it starts tomorrow on the 1st. So that link will be below for you as well to join the Wealth Vibe. With all that being said, I am wishing you massive prosperity and abundance in July. I'm wishing you the adventure of a lifetime that begins this month, to riches beyond your dreams and to a version of you beyond your dreams as well. And I'll see you in another video very soon.